Hey guys, TJ here. Back at the bus. Today is March 15th, but the video you're about to watch was filmed about a week ago. Those of you that follow Tyler from Indiana Diesel, you've probably already seen the video on his channel. I've got a couple more things I'll add to this here, to my channel here, but just figured I'd give you guys an overview. So welcome back to the channel. It has been a long time, and I appreciate you guys hanging in there, waiting for updates. I know you guys ask here and there, what's going on with the bus? Do you still have it? What's going on? Yes, I do. Still proud bus owner. I do apologize though, I'm a little embarrassed that it's taken me this long to get back to working on it. As many of you guys know, life stuff happens. Just give you guys a quick rundown. It's been a little longer than a year now, but been through a divorce. So that's always fun, has its own challenges with that. New job change, actually about where I'm at now, about a year and a half or so. Back to the bus, here, topic at hand. So yes, I still own it, still plan on doing a bunch of work to it. So the goal here with this video you're about to watch was to get the bus running, moving, driving safely and back to my house. Well, it's a week later, as you can see, the bus still has not moved. Working on that. Biggest thing right now is the linkages. And like I said, if you've seen Tyler's video from Indiana Diesel, and he's also works with his dad a little bit from Bus Grease Monkey, but if you've seen his video, you would have seen that yes, we did get hung up on some linkages, but I'll show you my take on that here as well. But I'll show a couple of the things in the video that he didn't have in his, just to give you a rundown. But glad to have you guys here. Thanks for joining me again. Welcome back. I don't know as far as a time frame at how often I'm going to get to these videos, but hopefully every couple weeks you'll get a video update from me as I keep working on it. I'll show you around here a little bit. I'm going to probably cut you guys back to the original video, day of, and then we'll cut back to see what's left. What else do I have yet to do? So I guys run you guys through that. Thanks for joining me. All right, back at the bus today finally. Been a long time coming. Got Tyler here from Indiana Diesel working on the injectors. Go check that out. Today, trying to get the bus up and running to actually potentially bring it home. All right, Tyler's working on the injector rack here, making sure they're all free. It's been about 4 years since I've started the bus. So to me, this is a crucial step before trying to turn it over. Didn't want a chance of a stuck injector and a potential runaway. And then do I have the new style or old style?
What do you mean?
Injectors, or in the injector rack. And they're one where there's like individual springs for each?
So this is the old style. This isn't a spring rack, so every one of these is tied together.
Okay.
So a spring rack would be a nice upgrade, but N65 injectors in it, 4-valve head. I'm gonna guess if I check injector timing on it, it's gonna be an advanced timing.
Okay.
So that's not bad. I mean, you can barely squeeze N70s in without a turbo before it really starts smoking. So these are usually the pretty hot injectors for these.
Cool. Thank you. On this side, he already got freed up. Keep at it.
All up in my mental playing make believe. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. You always really were a pipe dream to me. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Well, I'm wrapped up, I need it back. Yeah, you're the best that I've never heard. Think you're really gonna go and drive me mad? Tell me why I just can't shake you. Nothing can replace you. Why you in my head? Yeah. I can't sleep, but when I finally get to, I find that you're there too. Why you in my head? Yeah, you're all up in my head. All up in my head. Catching at my collar, it's 100 degrees. Oh yeah, oh yeah, why'd you gotta go and make it hard to breathe?
Alright, take you guys around here to the side. Working on throwing the batteries in. Injector racks have been checked. They're looking good.
Gonna go and drive me mad. Tell me why I just can't shake you. Nothing can replace you. Why you in my head? Yeah. I can't sleep, but when I finally get to, I find that you're there too. Why you in my head? Yeah, you're all up in my head. Yeah, you're all up in my head. Catching at my collar, it's 100 degrees. Oh yeah, oh yeah, why'd you gotta go and make it hard to breathe? Oh yeah, well I'm wrapped up, I need it back. Yeah, you're the best that I've never had. Think you really
Alright, stick those tires. Good to go. Alright, bring you guys to the other side of the bus. It's a little loud, so bear with me. But we're going to air up the tires on the other side and actually start getting the air suspension aired up. Injector racks are checked and barred over. Air intakes looks good. We're checking the oil now here as well, so making progress.
my head. Yeah, you're all up in my head. Yeah, you're all up in my head. Yeah, you're all up in my head.
Pop it up every time I get home from a ride.
Alright, what are we thinking? Flip the switch?
See if it lets the smoke out.
It is. Give me that fusible link. We're good. Checks the balance right here.
You know, anything's a fusible link if you wire it wrong enough.
That's true. This and this.
You ready with that?
Okay.
You be ready on the power disconnect if like the starter hangs or anything.
Alright.
I'll man that.
Loop it up if we need. And if need, I'll run up to the front of the bus if I need to disconnect it. It trans is a neutral.
Okay.
So we're good there. Alright.
Here we go. Oh, is your camera going?
Yeah. Clamps. Start control. Control, up is front, but it should still work. You ready?
Yeah.
Alright. to do that. That works. Cool. So yeah, this is where that bolt is at. That's your shut off.
I just got so much dirt in my eyes from that van.
I did too.
I should have thrown that off first.
Is that continuous cable from the front to the back?
Yeah,
It's solid linkage all the way.
So we got linkages we got to work on now. The shifting and the throttle. The throttle, that just seems stuck. Still tight. It's just WD-40 or something.
Yeah. They're,
So this is the return spring that I don't like.
Electric.
What?
Is there any type of retrofit for
You can do
electric?
You can go air
Throttle.
throttles on them. Well, it runs. I mean, that's the biggest thing. And we know it did stop and shift and all that a couple years ago the last time you moved it. So.
Yeah. Look at the checklist here in my head. So trans linkage, throttle linkage.
Yep.
Do we need grease to grease some stuff up, or should we just roll with it?
It's up to you.
You got grease?
Not here with me. It's at home in my garage. One of the things I forgot today. I forgot my air chuck too. The air of the dual, so I'm crawling around trying to. And then
Top off coolant.
top off coolant, check trans fluid. We're just rolling as is. Tyler came out from Bus Grease Monkey. Actually, excuse me, he's from Indiana Diesel, but I know you've seen him on the Bus Grease Monkey channel as well. Tyler came out, gave me an awesome couple hours of his time, helped me work on the bus. So through that, you'll see a lot of what we did. Kind of show you some aftermath here real quick. So from Tyler's video, you could see that, yep, we have a hub to replace. So I still have yet to do that. I have not ordered the new parts yet for the bearings, the races, and the seals. We'll get there. So for now, to keep more water from getting in there, not that it's a big deal really anyway, I just threw a plastic bag over it, taped that on there to help get, keep anything else from getting in there. Everything else seems all right. We did check the bearings here, or excuse me, not the bearings, the hub on the tag axle. So I pulled the top hat off. You've got one still on the drive axle, but I pulled the top hat off this one. Tyler helped me with that one as well. This one seems all right, but needs to be replaced. This is all previous owner. So actually, as long as I've owned the bus, which at this point it's been about 8 years since I've owned this thing. I haven't had the top hat off. I haven't checked the hubs. We needed to do that, just part of the safety stuff that we had to do. So this has to get replaced. It's fine. I've got replacements anyway. That one's your drive axle, so it does not have hubs. It just got the axle filled with fluid. Take you on back. Still got the batteries in there. This side, this is the one that we were worried about that Tyler mentioned in his video. I don't know if I show it in mine, but I've got some holes in here. You can kind of see one right there. More silicone that's all up here, so it needs to be replaced as well. I got to get a new bolt here too to replace that. We'll find that. Again, your drive axle. So we're getting there. I've got a tarp over the bus because the skylights and where the air conditioners are inside the bus, that leaks. So that's why you guys see the tarp that's up there. It's on my list to do. I need to get this thing in a covered building. I don't own one, so this is the next best thing for right now until I can cut out a piece of aluminum and get that riveted or sealed up there. So we're getting there. This hub, when we checked that seemed right. But I will bring you guys in. We're going to check out the inside of the bus and show you the problems I was having with some of the linkage. Tyler showed a little bit of that with the bell cranks. I'm going to add a little bit more here. So yes, the bus is a mess. Got some parts and stuff stored in here. Please ignore that. We're getting there. So, I'll run you guys through this here real quick. So from the shifter that you guys see there, you can see I've got some of the carpeting pulled back. But from the shifter, if I pull the carpeting back, you can see that there's a little bit of aluminum that's already been bent up. That was done before me. But inside there, you've got two rods. The one that you can see is a little cleaner, is for third and fourth. Your shifter, if you're all the way over, it actually is going to move your rods on that side. If you're in for 1 and 2, it's going to move the rods on this side. So rods for 1 and 2 are still pretty seized. You see them move a little bit, but I'll show you exactly where they're seized up. Take you to the back here. So there's a plate. You can see how rotted that plate is. That covers up this access. you've got your coolant lines. Let me hold the light here. You've got your coolant lines that are sitting there, and then you've got all your other linkages. So the boots that you see here, that's your shift linkage for 1 and 2. Your shift linkage for 3 and 4 is over on the other side. Where it's seized is right inside there. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. Kind of see the end of the boot. There you go. See, inside there, there is a sleeve that slides back and forth. There you go. You can kind of see the two metal pieces now inside there that slide back and forth if the camera will focus. There it goes. On the left-hand side there. That's where I believe it's seized. There's also a bunch of crap that's down in there that I kind of had to pick out. That's where the rods transition to a cable. Well, actually from there back to rods. And then inside here, you've got a couple of bell cranks that are down there. You see the two that are sitting there right in front of the radiator. The far back one there is 3rd and 4th. The closest one to you is 1st and 2nd. And those go down, as you can see there. I think, if I can try to get that in there. Those go down. Try to get the light there for you. So that's where it rotates there. Your rods are right here. So 1 and 2 is here. 3 and 4 is on the other side. And if we go up, there's your other 2 bell cranks up in there. Same order. 1 and 2 is closest to us. 3 and 4 is further away. But if we look in here, this might also be part of the cause of the problem. Looks like a mouse decided to make their home down in there. Oop, actually, I'm a little crooked. Looks like a mouse decided to make their home in there. So I got to get some of that cleaned out. You can see where the rods kind of go through there. We'll get there. And that shoots the linkage down the rest of the eye away to where it goes down to the transmission. So hope that's informative though for you. Still got a little ways though, working with the linkage, spraying it with some Croil. We'll get there. But thanks again, guys. I appreciate you joining me here along this adventure. Sorry, I know this wasn't super in-depth video. We didn't get the bus moving, but we got it running. So thanks for coming along on the adventure. Appreciate it, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.